Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am the old guy. We are kicking off our brand new series on survival the old guy's way. So we are going to come in here to single player and we are going to create a new world, and we're going to call this, we will call it Old Guy's World. We got game mode of survival. We are going to come in here and turn bonus chest on, and we are going to create this world and see what we get. So I had mentioned previously in my for people who have not played Minecraft video that we'll be doing this series. Our number one goal of this series is to get to the end, and I haven't played vanilla Minecraft in a while, and I thought it'd be a good idea to get through some of this. So we are playing in survival mode. We're going to go ahead and try to do a little bit of education here on some different tactics and strategies that you can use while you're playing Minecraft. So right now I'm going to go ahead and I want to get as much wood as I can, and the way I play it is to look for a good spot, and I don't go for a lot of the cosmetics, as you know, as if you've watched my other series on the Skybounds. I mostly play for getting my goal, and in this case our goal is to get to the end. So that's what I'm going to be working for. I'm not going to be building a fancy castle or big redstone contraption. The only thing I'm going to be concentrating on is getting to the end and hopefully defeating the end dragon. I've always had problems with that guy, but we'll see what we can get through this time around. It'll be a lot of work, a lot of grinding, a lot of different things we'll have to adapt to. That's one of the things about Minecraft is it really depends on where you end up in the world and what you do to move on to the next thing that you got to do. So this is looking like a really good area. I've seen a pig. We've got a cow over there. We can chop up some more of this wood, and let me go back towards where we had already been to see if any of the trees have dropped any apples. I don't see any. So as beginning Minecraft, you need to make sure you're using the right tool for the right job. So in this case, I was lucky enough to get a stone pickaxe or stone axe out of the bonus chest, which really helps us out here in getting some of this early wood that we need for building. So looking at this area, I think we're going to do pretty good here. I like the size of this hill. I always build my especially my first base is always underground in a cavern, just because it'll be a lot easier for us to get under cover and get to what the name of the game is Minecraft, right? So that includes mining. We need to keep that in mind whenever you're thinking, oh, what am I going to do next? Well, the next thing you should be doing is mining, and whatever you need to do to support that. Oh, I see an apple over here. I want to make sure I get this apple and some of these saplings. So you see, as I knock those trees down, the leaves start disappearing or despawning, and when they do that, there's a chance that they'll drop saplings and apples. Saplings are a little bit useful. The apples are really useful, especially early in the game and then later on in the game. So we'll want to make sure we collect up some of those apples and save them if we can. if we get really hungry, we can eat a apple, but it's probably better off we save them to turn into something else later on, and we'll go over that. So I'm going to just go around and grab up some of these saplings. You notice I haven't gone very far from my spawn point. I wanted, since I started in such a good spot, I wanted to make sure I stay around this spot until so I don't get lost. It's real easy to get lost in Minecraft. One thing you can do is if you hit the F3, you'll see that it pops up some information, and you can see over here that we're at minus 249, 63, 245. So 63 is just your altitude up and down in the world, but the minus 249 and 245 are your XY locations. So if you're out exploring, now I know that if I get back to minus 245 or and 250 or whatever they were, that I'll be at least close to where my base is at. So the first thing I'm going to do is come in here, and I need to make a crafting table because I want to make a couple of things here. I'm going to go ahead and put that up, put this up here. Keeping your inventory straight is always a challenge. So now I'm going to select the crafting table in my hotbar. Previously I'd been punching things with the left mouse button. Now I'm going to place this crafting table down right there using the right mouse button, and then click on it. Let me get rid of this. So now I'm going to right click on it, and that brings up the crafting. Now if you've played before, it's probably easier just to go in here and put the stuff that you want in here. If you haven't, you can hit the recipe book, and over here the things that are in red are things that you don't have the right material to make yet. The things that aren't in red are things that you can make. So I want to make some sticks, and I'm just going to make 4 of them for now. And now that I've made some sticks, I should be able to come in here and oops, that's right. So let's go back up here, and we need to make some more planks. So I'll make some, I'm just going to use this jungle wood here, and we'll make some planks. And now I should be able to come back in here and where's my there we go. So I had some reason I had to get back out of it in order for the recipe book to see, but all I want is a wooden shovel. That's all I want. So now I'm going to use punch again, and I'm using shovel on dirt is using the right tool for the right job. So we've got yep, so we're at water level here. So now I'm going to come over and select my wood pickaxe, because this is stone. You know, you can tell the difference on stone. You want to make sure you're using your pickaxe, and we want to make sure that we're, yeah. So as I get in here, I wanted to make sure that my roof was also stone and not dirt. It's important later on if we end up with creepers coming and blowing up around us. They'll only take out one layer. They can take out multiple layers of dirt, but they can only take out one layer of stone. So we'll come back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, probably right about here. And I always build my caves the same way if I can, where I come back a little ways and then start the hollowing out process of my base. And we'll need some of this stone that turns into cobblestone when it's broke, and then you can see there's different color stones here. That's just a different material stone, but you can use those for building and doing stuff, but the cobblestone is what you make your tools out of, and you get the cobblestone from this gray stone. See, if I place a cobblestone back there using the right mouse button to place it, you can see the difference that once you break smooth stone, it turns into cobblestone. Alright, so I got a little bit of an area here. Now I'll make a door for this area here, but I want to make sure I've got a spot for a furnace or an oven and the crafting table. So that's going to go right there. I'm going to come back out here. I'm going to break this crafting table. And now you see that it broke, but it came back into my inventory. So most things, when you break them, if you use the right, especially if you use the right tool, will be able to be replaced once you pick them up. So now the first thing I want to do is build a oven. Should be right here, furnace, I'm sorry. So you can see it automatically generates the schematic or the recipe for the furnace. So now I come over here and select it, and I've got a furnace. So I'm going to put that furnace there. Now I'm opening up, I right clicked on the furnace, so I'm going to open this up, and I want to make some charcoal here. So I've got some oak wood. I'm going to just go ahead and put in, and so to place stuff inside here, you can place all of them with a left click, or you can place one at a time with a right click, or if they're in your inventory and you shift and right click, that'll place them all in there. Or if you just right click on them, it'll pull up half, and then you can place half if you wanted to in there. So I'm just going to do, let's do 6, and I'm going to use the oak saplings as fuel to turn that into charcoal. While that's cooking into charcoal, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to make some more oak planks. So I've got 7, and I'm going to make a door. We make 3 of them at a time. I'm going to need some more oak planks. Let's go ahead and make up, that should be enough. And then I'm going to make a pressure plate. There we go. So it is getting dark out. We want to make sure we're protected from monsters. And so I've got a door here, so the monsters can't just wander in. I'm going to put this pressure plate down right before the door. And what that pressure plate does is it lets you automatically open the door. So if you step on it, it opens the door. Now coming out and trying to go back in, oops, I'm going to place a light torch right there. I did that with the right mouse click. So now coming in, since there's no pressure plate, I just right click the door and that opens it up, and then when I hit the pressure plate, that automatically closes it. So now we're protected. We've got things going here. I'm going to put a torch right there. We're going to grab out our 6 pieces of charcoal. I think we'll let that sit for now. I'm going to put down my chest and put some stuff in there. You know, I don't think we're going to need that birch wood by itself, so I'm going to put half and half, and we'll get some more charcoal out of that. I'm going to also put this raw salmon, these apples. We've got 2 pieces of bread, so we'll go ahead and throw that in there. We'll put the diorite in there. We got plenty of that. Always need dirt. Got our cobblestone. Got some sticks. Alright, so now let's go ahead and make up some more sticks. Alright, and let's see. So now we've got, oh, that's what I was doing. Forgot what I was doing, so let's make some torches here. We can do that here, and I'm going to go ahead and do all those. We always need torches. And let's see, we can go ahead and make, so we can make a stone pick now. We'll go ahead and make, let's make, we can only make 1. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so using the recipe book, you can only make 1 at a time. If I went and put in this here, oops, then I could actually make 3 at one time by just shift clicking on that. Since I don't want to do that, I'm not going to. Alright, so we're doing good there. We got more charcoal. We'll go ahead and split that up and make 1 more. and that'll give us some more torches. I do want to make, since it's, yep, it's dark out. Alright, so there's some other things we want to make. We want to make a stone sword. We got that. Put that up there. We got that. We got 2 pickaxes. I need to make a wood, or I'm sorry, a stone shovel. We got that. We got a stone axe. I'm gonna go ahead and make one stone axe, and then I want to make a bunch of sticks. So I'm gonna just do that the old-fashioned way here. 32 planks. I put them in there, and then I right-click, and that gives me half, and I put it down there, and then I've got 64. Now I'm gonna shift-click that, and then now I've got 64. So now the other thing I want to build here are ladders. So this will give me 3 ladders at a time. I'm going to go ahead, and the other thing that you can do is, let me put these back in here. So I've got a whole stack. Now if I hold down shift and then hold down the left mouse button, I can paint those there like that. So now I've got 9 sticks that are all in the right spot, and I can hit shift, and this will give me 27 ladders. Yep, there we go. So we got 27 ladders, and it's dark out. And so first of all, I'm going to go ahead and make this inside here a little bit bigger, more what I want to get here, because we will need room for other stuff as we go through the game. It's better to get it cleared out early, so that you're not trying to find spots for everything when you start progressing through the game. So I'll clear some more of this out. Haven't seen any. We're really hoping to find some coal and some iron here. The thing about Minecraft is that you need certain things to progress and make more or better tools. For instance, with the stone pick, we can mine coal and iron ore, but we can't mine gold or diamonds or emeralds. For that, we need an iron pickaxe, and that's why you need to find the iron ore and then put it in the furnace and smelt it, and then you can make an iron pickaxe. And with an iron pickaxe, you can collect gold and diamonds, and with the diamonds you can make a diamond pickaxe to collect obsidian, and we need obsidian to get to the nether, and we need to get to the nether so we can get blaze rods to make our ender eyes to get to the end. So there's a method to the madness. Our goal is always to get to the end. Let's see, is it light out yet? I don't think so. Nope. So we want to be real careful going outside there. That's why we do have the sword. So now I think we'll go ahead and pick a spot here. What's this dirt here? Alright, so you can dig 3 down, and if I go down here, we'll be able to survive. And I do have my ladders, so I think this is going to be the start of our mine shaft. And the way I build my mine shaft is a vertical shaft with ladders that you can go up and down. So now we can keep mining down. We want to use our F3 button to see what our height is. And again, we're looking at this number here, the 60. We want that to be 12, and then we will start mining out horizontally from level 12, so that we can have a better chance of finding diamonds. The one of the most important resources in the game is, and harder to find, is diamonds. So diamonds is what makes the Minecraft go around. We need you can make diamond armor and diamond pickaxes. You need diamonds to make an enchantment table. So that's what we're shooting here for early on. So now, as I make this mine shaft down, and I've got it too wide, you don't ever you'll always hear, don't ever dig straight down. Yeah, because if you dig straight down, you can end up in a cavern or in lava. So what I do is I go too wide, and I'll go down one side. Yep, so I can see those drops, and so there's nothing bad down there. So then I can drop down, and I can mine out the other side, and then I can put down my 3 ladders. So that's how I build down one step, or actually three steps at a time, 3 blocks at a time. It may seem like a little bit of a grind, but I think it's the best way. One of the things about it is that the monsters, so if we ended up and we had a lower light situation, or if we were in a cavern, monsters can chase you, and they can chase you upstairs, but they don't chase you up ladders very far. Now they can come up a little ways, but you have to just like you're walking forward. Oops, that was a little too far. But just like you're walking forward, you just hold down the W key and walk right up that ladder. So for a monster like a zombie to do that, they wouldn't do that in order to get up the ladder. So it looks like it's laid out. So I do want to go outside here a little bit and take a quick look around. One of the things that we want to make sure of, since we were inside there, the monsters will spawn around here. Typically the first night you won't see very many, maybe, but the second or third night you might come out here and be a creeper standing right here ready to blow you up. So one of the things you want to do whenever you come out is take a quick look around to make sure there's nothing that's going to blow up on you. So I do like the looks of this. We'll start looking at how we're gonna make this into a nice working base. We'll be probably be clearing out that area over there for some farms. We'll need to find some chickens and some cows. To start with, we'll need to get a farm going with wheat, and then maybe take a quick look around. Let's go up here and see if we can see anything once we get up this tall. Typically you don't. Oh, there's a zombie. See the zombie? So he was in the shadows, but now when he's come out into the sunlight, he catches on fire, and we need to whack you. So there, we took out our first zombie. We lost some hearts, losing a little bit of food, but that's all right. So there's a pig. We could go and whack the pig, but I want to take a look around here, see if there's anything interesting. I don't see anything right away. Of course, my eyesight isn't what it used to be. Looks like we got some woods over there. I can't tell if that's jungle or not over there. Got this big tree in the way. One of the things that you can do also to when you end up in a forest area like this is to get some flint and steel, and you can actually do some burn, clear cut burn. I'm gonna go ahead and whack this poor pig, just so we got some food. And then let's see if we can get back down here without dying. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for this episode. We got a good start on our base. We got a nice little location here. We got some good resources around us. We'll be seeing what we can do to make this a little bit better area for us so that we can start grinding away and get to our ultimate goal of the end. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Make sure you're hitting that like button, telling your friends about me, subscribing if you're new. Thanks everyone, and take care and be good.